Happy summer solstice and welcome to another episode of All Things Weather. It's pretty busy across the continental United States. For us, it's all about the heat and it's all about the sunshine. A little bit further to the north, they're getting some cooler weather. North of this boundary right here, actually snowed in Montana the other day, but it is active in the tropics. We have Tropical Storm Alberto that Brody will hit on, and now Tropical Depression Alberto that Brody will hit on in a few minutes here, and another tropical wave. It's definitely really active as we head towards the summer season, which is official as of the 3:51 Central Time here on June 20th. So if you didn't know, the Earth is tilted 23.5 degrees. That is where the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn sit at 23 degrees north and south latitude. It's because of this tilt that it is seasons. It's not because we're closer to the sun. It's because we get more direct sun rays as we head towards the June months. And it's the opposite for the southern hemisphere. Now, for us here in Starkville, this time of year, we do get days of 14 hours and 25 minutes long. As you head further north, they get perennial sunshine throughout the entire day, even though it's a little bit lower in the horizon. So that is the cause of all these seasons, and we are getting some lower humidity as we begin the summer months, and that is going to help us get a little bit more cool mornings, but drive up those temperatures in the afternoon. But as we head towards the weekend, we shut off that little bit of dry air and we turn stormy. We'll hit on storm chances here in about a minute. But tomorrow morning, it's going to feel great outside for the dog walk. Upper 60s, that's about normal for this time of year, but it's going to be mostly clear. And that sunrise at 5:44 in the morning, and that number is only going to go up. So tomorrow morning, upper 60s for some, lower 70s for others, but definitely going to be a little bit of a break to what we've been getting over the past few days. And then it's going to be a scorcher in the afternoon. Temperatures in the mid-90s. I don't think we'll reach triple digits tomorrow. We'll keep with the 90s. Not too much of a heat index, but definitely if you are doing anything outside, this is what the pavement's going to feel like. Upwards of 120 degrees, even more. So again, those dog walks, get them done early in the morning because it's definitely going to be a little bit steamy out tomorrow afternoon. And that warming trend is only going to continue. 97 on Saturday, upper 90s both days of the weekend. We start introducing a little bit more humidity for the weekend, but notice those heat index values aren't upwards like 110, but you're definitely going to need to get some water, drink some water, be poolside if you're planning on doing anything this weekend. So that trend continues. It pretty much stops on Monday and Tuesday. We start introducing rain chances. We turn more stormy, although it's not, this time of year it's hard to say we're going to be stormy 30% this day, 40% next day. I'm just confident that next week we'll start seeing an up chance of storm chances. But for the next few days, I mean, this is what we got. Temperatures above normal, hot if you're heading outside, so definitely take those precautions. Now, Brody, I mentioned there's a couple systems spinning up, and I've been hearing this term, Central American Gyre. What does that mean?
Well, today we're going to talk about the Central American Gyre. Now, basically, it's a large cyclonic circulation that is over Central America. It's most common in May and June, and then it takes a break, and then comes back in September as we near the peak of hurricane season. It can produce heavy rainfall and even cause flash flooding. We're seeing a testament to that from Tropical Storm Alberto, bringing in heavy rain to Mexico, Texas, and as far north as Grand Isle, Louisiana, had coastal flooding from the onshore flow and onshore push of the winds and surf out of Louisiana from this piece of energy that broke off. Now, it also can spawn some tropical cyclones, aka exactly what happened with Tropical Storm Alberto. Now, Tropical Storm formation from 1980 to 2010, we roughly get about 5 to 7 tropical cyclones that form in the Central American area between May and June. Then we take a break, and then we come back in September, and we have some more tropical cyclones that form basically off the Central American Gyre. Now, basically, it is a large plume of moisture. When you see those dark greens, that is a lot of moisture. And it's a counterclockwise flow that goes around, kind of like a train. And sometimes a piece of energy will get broken off this, and it will move into the Bay of Campeche and to the parts of the southern Gulf, and then it will acquire tropical characteristics. Basically, this entire thing is how Alberto formed and came to life. This piece of energy moved in the Bay of Campeche, tropical characteristics were acquired, and we got Alberto. It's basically now moving inland over central Mexico, bringing in heavy rain, mudslides, and things like that So now we can mark Alberto off our list. Next name is Beryl, but we might have Beryl within the next week. We've got an area disturbance, or basically another piece of energy expected to break off the train of the Central American gyre and then move off to the north, and another area of tropical disturbance could appear and acquire some tropical characteristics. 50% chance of formation within 7 days, 20% chance over the next 48 hours. Now, closer to home, we have a tropical disturbance as well we need to talk about. We've been monitoring this for the past couple of days. It's an area of broad low pressure that's going to move inland and onshore to parts of northeastern Florida and southeastern Georgia. Only about a 40% chance of formation within the next 48 hours and this next 7 days. Now, Spaghetti Plot's got really good confidence on this and handle on this, that it's going to move inland and then curve, either affecting the Carolinas or move back out to sea into the western Atlantic and off the mid-Atlantic coast. Hurricane hunters, they're in that right now, sampling the storm, putting some drop zones in, sampling the winds, the temperature, pressure, things like that, to see if any tropical characteristics are possible within the next couple of days. Then we'll see an update with our outlook later on tonight once that stuff gets done with the hurricane hunters. Futurecast shows a broad area low pressure and a broad area spin just off the mid-Atlantic and east coast. That's going to move inland. But watch the rain band right here. You move in, it fizzles out over land and basically just onshore. That's because of dry air in the area of high pressure that we're under, causing a heat wave for portions of the southeast, mid-Atlantic, Midwest, and the northeast states. So some tropical downpours are definitely possible along the east coast and the immediate coastline, but further inland, not much in the way of rain chances. So closer to home, this is really the only system that we have to worry about, but no immediate impacts for any tropical systems out there right now. And that's good news, but as we know, as we go through the rest of hurricane season, that will most likely change.